8 लिखा है ये भी नहीं है।
Our expert, Professor Rabindra Behera sir, dear participants,
यहाँ पे डायरेक्ट एंड स्ट्रीम करते हैं।
so this is our first session for the ATAL FDP. So in this, first I would like to invite our chief guest to enlighten some of the practical aspects of controlling challenges, mitigation techniques. So sir is a field person. He knows all better than us. So sir, kindly come over here and enlighten us.
elevating, promoting just these things are there. My topic is not that. My topic is another market. Restart the cash flow market. Why then what is striking our mind? It is a financial move. Because cash flow, but actually it is not financial. हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं सब आप हिंदी समझ रहे हैं
हिंदी समझ
बीच में आ जाता है आई वेरी मच इंटरेस्टेड इन इंडिया आल्सो बट आई तो क्या बोलते हैं कि यस रिटेल करके स्लो बढ़ रहा है देयर आर ओनली फोर वेज टू अर्न मनी और वेल्थ और एक्सेस वो legally more get a good college and get a good job. It is our we have content whole life. But what the outcome goal? That is something bigger than that. I am not telling that don't dream. I am not telling that don't cultivate knowledge, but he has told that what he has done, he made 4 partners and satisfied his 4 partners. Left side the top side, he kept the employees. Your military is a partner, it is a partner. It is not partner. Right side, communism, let us take it as a first. Yes, a job. What he is doing? He is trading his skill and time and getting a salary. Getting a salary. What he is doing is very secure job. What is it? You should get a salary per end month. You should get a promotion. You should get a increment. If other job is there, the high, then you will jump from that place to that job. But he is again changing the vehicle. Small vehicle to a big vehicle. But the alternate thing, मैं जब असिस्टेंट यूनिट था मेरे पास माउंटेन में जितना था जब सीओ था कि नेट वर्क इज ऑलमोस्ट सेम आई वाज नॉट हैप्पी बाय सीओ बिकॉज़ आई हैड टू गिव मोर ईएमआई आई हैड टू मेंटेन big house big so many things so the net work is almost same then he get the investor in the right company. The investor, which investor who has enough money, he will invest crores of dollars in different Tata company or big company and money will work for him. बैठा रहेगा आराम से टाइम एंड मनी फ्रीडम मस्त रहेगा. Another sequence, 2 partner. Left side का नीचे रखा small business, diagonally right side में रखा ML clear, diagonally right side में top में रखा big business. What is the difference between the small business and big business? Can you share small business and big business? Can you share? Can you share? Wait a minute. is the person and the business is revolving around him. If something happens to this person, shut down, then what will be the position of the business? It will also come. That means, banda hai to banda hai. It is person-centered business. In the other hand, what is the business? It is having a system. It is inevitable, necessity. It is a system. Man come, man go. We have studied in our school days. What is that? The group means street. Man come, man go, but I go on forever. ये सिस्टम मानी पैदा कर रहता है, लेकिन मनुष्य असुरक्षित जाओ जाते हैं, वो चांस नहीं। So this is a system. यहाँ कौन रहता है? अदानी, अंबानी, टाटा, बिरला, all financial institutions, colleges, नहीं। So there is a system. 4 महीना 5 महीना शादी में जुड़ गया money. He is having a system is running. He is not asking this to rely on trend. कि आज कितना कमाई कितना हुआ कितना बिजनेस में हुआ, उसका नहीं. He is thinking of something beyond today. 5 साल के बाद मेरा कौन सा ये मैं एंटर करूँगा वो सोचता है. And he is making a system, then limit, then another. Petroleum से start हो, heavy commercial क्या, उसको system सेंट्री बना दे. दिन चला गया ऊपर, दिन चला गया बिग बाजार खरीद लिया, ऐसा होता है. So अगर एक small investment और big investment को हम वे जगह सिला ऐसे जाओ 2 महीना घूम कर आया. Big investment किया, big point होकर but what the small businessman or the self-employed will think? Doctor, small businessman will think, no, let us go back. मेरा सब कस्टमर चले जाएंगे और दूसरा डॉक्टर साइड वाला This is the difference between this. Big businessman has time and money freedom, and small businessman has only person-centered, no time and money. Whatever may be profit. So here what the author has taken it statistics also. That the whole world into the statistics of population, the left siders are 97% and the right siders are only 3%. Means employee and small businessmen or self-employed consist of 97% of the population, whereas big business and this investor, they are having only 3%. And the most important is that so far where is concerned, this left hand side people are adjusted to 3% of the wealth, whereas the right side people are enjoying, not enjoying, they are enjoying 97%. What matters the difference between the left hand side and right hand side? taking loan for purchasing a car. They are thinking of taking 3 BHK or 2 BHK. You know it. The author has shown that there is a mindset. Mindset is the difference. What the left side people think of? They think of smart. That's an air. Speed. As for security. Right hand people are thinking of the time and money figure. कैसे होगा? Time and money. Left hand side people are thinking of becoming rich. How to earn more money. But the right hand side people are thinking of how to accumulate more wealth, more asset. Here the definition of the money is and wealthy is there. Right hand people are becoming wealthy. They try to become more wealthy. But the left hand side people are thinking of becoming more rich. Left hand side people are thinking of instant retirement. तनख्वाह मिलना चाहिए 20 तक। कई को दिन कर रहे खाना वाला इधर उधर कर देंगे तो कैसे हो जाएगा? अरे तनख्वाह कैसे कमाएंगे? But the right hand people will think of billion categories. प्रोजेक्ट लेना है 5 साल का प्रोजेक्ट है तो बीच में देखना नहीं है, करते जाएंगे, सिस्टम बिल्डअप करते रहेंगे। जब जाए मिलेगा कि सफर पार्टनर मिलेगा, एक मिनिमम बिलियन categories. Left hand side people will create their skill and time. Skill is limited, time is also limited. How can how much time one person will work? You will take 8 hours or 6 hours. Rest of skill into time is income. So income is limited. Right hand side people, they are leveraging the other skill over there. What they are doing? Infosys, yeah, 100 engineers चाहिए, campus selection पर 100 engineers चाहिए बोले, क्योंकि lateral engineer ले लिए, expert वाला, दूसरा कंपनी assistant ले लिए, तो they are leveraging so that income is also unlimited. Then the most important is the what and how. The left hand side people will think anything you are doing, they are most important. What to do, tell me, how to do, if any SOP or anything, can you do it? Are you doing it for your freedom? Well, it was not complete. His concentration on his salary only. If something is given, you will not ask about how I do it, but you will think of why. Why should I do this? Let this be bring. Once his goal is vision is clear, then you will take up. You will go about the right part. This is the dynamic. I am very excited to have this sharing with you. This is the cooking the restart stars others. Let's go to it. If we are getting it, my main aim to all our teachers. We are setting the brand, we are setting the future of the students. Some people from us, I was a 97%. 37 years I showed my life, I did my skill and time. 37 years. Thinking of the salary, how can I status, WhatsApp status also. It is very proud. Here 97 people percent of 1 year. He has built up a system. So why I am sharing this? That when I am telling you this mindset, this thing, you can share to your appropriate why also your student also that we are just tuned with a good job, big salary job, white collar job like that. We have not thought of anything beyond that. But who has thought of it? Maybe failure, but they are growing like it. Growing like it. So, I think this is a very good forum for us to propagate this or such Thank you, all the best.
Yeah, 9841. 9841. What is it?
Today we will focus before going to the topic, let us understand that the method of converting phenomena or natural process to mathematics is a very important factor for every researcher and the scientists. Now also in India, it is very difficult to people who follow people from outside. First, let us start from Newton to Einstein. Everywhere, why they are brilliant, that they have found why and how of a phenomenon. Okay? Why it is happening in nature that they have found. They have developed a mathematical analysis using which we can calculate. And that calculation, that process of calculation actually helped us in developing so many vehicles and all those things. So that because of calculation we have reached that those points. Now in this particular topic, the stochastic analysis, price-based management of a smart grid, particularly consisting of renewable energy, is a very important topic in the recent days. Smart grid, you know, if a computerized grid, we can say smart grid, as per your requirement, as per your pattern development program topic is concerned, you can convert it into this technology you can implement in the microgrid. Okay. So we will start with a very small introduction. The growing demand of electricity is a global phenomenon. So this particular sentence has lots of analysis. The growing demand, load demand. Why there is a load demand? Why there is a growing load of demand? If you go to that, particularly you will get different answers. Globally it is not constant. Globally it is different. If you come to USA, their standard procedures, their living, their requirement, their rules and regulations are completely different region-wise, state-wise. So that's why the demand, you cannot say because of the population, only population is one of the factors. Okay? And to our side, let us come to India and let us analyze why there is a low demand. Low demand is because of population is low. Okay, then second thing, what is that? That our people are more educated. They are getting educated by the time, by the course of time. They are getting educated. Educated means the person tries to live in a comfortable manner. In a comfortable manner. Also, he wants to give it to the family. So, they will require electricity. Earlier, if you have to go to your parents' age, then they are just going to river and getting water. Nowadays, no. In the home, they are switching on the pump and getting the water. So, electrical requirement will increase. The demand is increased. Nowadays, state-wise phenomena if you consider in India, different states have different electrical policies, electrical tariff policies. That means there some are giving subsidies, some are giving at a lower cost. Alright? So the subsidized cost also we are offering it. Then whatever in village you will say, no 300 watt Similarly, if you go to the fuel efficient fans are available. So 100 watt is alright. So now this person thinks, how can I utilize that only utilize 200 watt unit? Then he purchases one AC. Alright. This is how particularly this load is going. So you have to, these are the concepts we are facing, and these concepts should be converted into mathematical parameters. And we should put these as mathematical parameters, and we can forecast the load accordingly. Then the load forecasting will be better for our analysis. So these are the factors we should not ignore. Land-wise, region-wise, state-wise, district-wise, these phenomena may differ. Alright, so load calculation should be made on that basis. It is better if you will make a regional analysis. So load, you can see the growing load of demand is like this. The barrier for utilization of fossil fuels. The next one is the barrier for utilization of fossil fuel for the production of electricity has been a demand of civil society to preserve healthy ecological environment. The next point, very crucial. Nowadays, in global also, we want to reduce the greenhouse gases, or we want to have a good environment. So that is the demand of the civil society. People are demanding this one. So that we will have to look into that, and how can we reduce it? That is the main concern. So that's why we are looking towards renewable energy or the energy sources which are not producing any greenhouse gases. Alright, so that's why the renewable energy is very much important for us. Now the minimum production of electricity can be a key contribution in this regard. So this is, you see, the demand is increasing because of various factors are there, and the society demands that fossil fuel we cannot use for electric production. Even people are now raising their voices against establishing power plants and to think about. So the minimum production of electricity is the main concern by using these methods. Earlier, we are not focusing on minimal production. How can we produce the minimum electricity and supply as per the demand? That was the main concern nowadays. So that we can reduce the price, we can reduce the utilization of the fossil fuels as well. Now this is the statistical data I have collected from the Ministry of Energy. That in India, particularly, both in Indian choice of energy. That means energy means what? Electrical energy, the whole electrical energy, and you produce 8% of total demand. Now you will look at the statistics that you see in Odisha particularly, what is the production. The rate of production you can see, it is in a particular year, this is in ton, so million ton, so you can see how it is being utilized, the coal, to focus on Odisha particularly. Next, again you focus on state-wise coal resource. What is the coal resource available? If these, then you can understand what is the problem and what is the 94.52 billion ton. And here you see how many states are having coal. Okay. Alright. Now who is the selling? Who is the supplying coal? Suppose in Rajasthan you see Rajasthan is not in the picture. National Thermal Power Plant is already established at Rajasthan. So many thermal plants are also established at Rajasthan. Who is supplying? These things. So coal is gradually reducing, and we from Odisha also it is being exported to British. Although our requirement is 19.2 million ton, we are producing what maximum we are sending to the other states also to supply. Alright, so this is the present situation. Now here you see this is the statistical efficiency calculation. I have gone through the American efficiency calculation, and also again Ministry of New Renewable Energy. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. 5,312 megawatt power requirement. This is the requirement. At this particular moment, this is not the energy. It is the average requirement of power at a particular time. Right? So that is 5,300. This every data that we have the total of generating 25 gigawatt of power from renewable energy. Odisha has a capacity produce 25 gigawatt of energy. Can you tell me what will be the cost of this rest 20 gigawatt? 5 gigawatt you say you leave it, then 20 gigawatt you see what is the cost? Can you say if it is the price high to be counted, then it will be 120 crore. 120 crore per day. 120 crore per day means you can calculate in 365 days how much money you can have. And it will be a big contribution to the states. So we will have to focus on this renewable energy. We will have to produce this. We cannot deny. So in the direction if we do that, then we have to manage it. Particularly my topic is really focusing on the management of production, management of the cost. Alright? So the next slide is unit commitment. This is the basic part of the energy management. That suppose you have 3 generators. Suppose you have 3 generators in a plant having 3 different capacities. Say one is 300 megawatt, another one is say 400 megawatt, another one is 9 megawatts. Because of their construction, their parameters, the power production has to be managed and a break-even point has to be achieved to produce the power. So there is unit commitment problem are of 2 types. One is without transmission line. Suppose SLDC has given information to your client that you produce say your power from your plant. After lots of study, it is giving you that information. Then you have to how you will allocate how much power to be produced from each of the generator. That is the question. How you system example and how you use that to use the energy, that is the next and the storage single day. Suppose at 6 a.m. it is 900 megawatt. Then 9 a.m. it is increasing to 100 megawatt, and so on up to night, again night to 6 a.m. So it is a full 24-hour load data. Alright. Now this load data 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. we say this is the duration. These are all average. This is called as the duration or interval. And one thing in research papers, in IEEE papers, they use what time segment. Time segment. So this is 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. They are segments. Time segment. Some people are also, some IEEE papers are also explaining it as a time period. Time period. Do not misunderstand that. Time period means this 24 hours. No, this is the time. This is the time period. say increment of fuel cost, if you say the cost is C, del C by del Pg1, del C by del Pg2, del C by del Pg3 are equal to total del C by del Pg. Alright? All these are right now, so you can find out the PGI. Okay? So that is the procedure how you will implement the ELD program. Here, if you have more than see that how many possible combinations are there in unit combination, you have to check how possible combination. Now, this is one. You get 0 means your generator is switched off. You have how many combinations? You have 15 possible combinations. In one case, both the generators may switch on. Three generators may be different. Then only you can go for the ELD. Alright? Then suppose you have these 4 combinations by implementing, you can the Pg1, Pg2, Pg3, then you have to again compare with these combinations, then with these combinations, then with these combinations. So you have to utilize all combinations and your value of each combination for a particular value of load. And out of the 15 combinations, you will have to select one. You will have to select one. Suppose for your particular 900 megawatt, suppose this is okay. For T is equal to T, combination is okay. You have selected this combination as the combination 900 megawatt load. For the next segment, next after 9 o'clock, it will increase. Then what will you do? 900 megawatt means what? Again you will have to go for another. So what will you do? Can you say what strategy will follow? Will you start for 900 megawatt? Okay. So 900 megawatt is okay. A combination generator 2 and generator 3 are super. Other two generators are super. Alright. Now, when the demand is increased to 1200 megawatt, whether we will do that combination or something else, that we can something else. If the answer something else, then you evaluate again, calculate again from x1 to x15, all combinations will change. But here, if your calculation in that way says that we will have to go to this particular combination. Suppose you want to shift it from x10 to x2. Suppose for 1200 megawatt, as you have calculated in 900 megawatt, if you are getting a better combination at x2, whether we will shift it or something else, you can take into account. It is not possible. Suppose if you are going for the economical combination, then also you have to think that what is happening if I will start this one. Another generator I have to switch on. Then I have to think that we can start this generator. Initially I have to that, then again you have to add what is the standard cost. If that is economical, then this combination, the selection of this combination is okay. Otherwise, definitely you have to figure or any other combination. In that way, this is also unit commitment. You have to calculate in that stack of cost. Suppose in a certain so that is called stack of cost. Later on we will go to develop equation considering this stack of cost. Similarly, suppose you are working with this particular combination and in another point you have to go to this situation that is three generators are switched on, then you have to think what will be the shutdown. It will shut down the hot water that you will have to using to have created a steam, so that steam will be wasted. So cost will be wasted. That is called shutdown cost. You have to introduce startup cost and shutdown cost of the unit commitment. Okay. So now you remember that how you have described this is G means what? Thermal power. The final combination of generators or units are decided based on the principle of economic load dispatch. Optimal profile for yield can be defined between the two different categories at plant and at SLBs. Okay, at plant means whatever I am telling. That means you are taking startup cost or shutdown cost and you are finding a particular combination. That is all. But SLBC, the main player who is giving the information, particular movement, how much power to be generated, it will be given, the data will be given by the SLBC. State load dispatch. Alright, if you are doing that, SLBC, what they are doing, that they are taking care of power transmission. That means along with the economic load dispatch criteria, startup shutdown criteria, they are taking into account what will be the transmission line issues, what is the transmission line losses, alright, what is the capacity of the transmission line, they are taking into account. That's why SLBC calculation will be completely different from the plant calculation. Alright, so this is the yearly problem. Minimization Now here, in a little bit clear manner, it is defined whatever I have told you. So we go to the next one. Now in order to solve this critical issue of our system, now we will focus on a mathematical technique that can help us for the calculation. Okay? One of such method is mixed integer linear programming using MATLAB. Mixed integer means one parameter may be 3, another may be 5. Alright, mixed integer means some are integers, some are real numbers. Alright, some are real numbers. Plus minus may be there. Alright, mixed integer means it is a combination of real number and integer. That's why the term is mixed integer linear programming. x1 plus 5x2 plus 6x3 minus 2x4. So the function is having 4 number of variables x1, x2, x3, x4. In power system, it may be pg1, pg2, pg3. Alright. So subject to condition that x1 and x4 are integers. You are fixing. x1 and x4 are integers. So what happens to x2 and x3? x2 and x3 are real numbers. Alright? Alright? This is one constraint that x1 and x4 are integers. One number. Then how it will help to you? Integer constraint will help to you because you can say later 1 of the binary constraint. Alright? This helps me, you can implement. So you will say some parameters are 1 and 0, then you will smaller than 5. Then another 3 constraints are there and they are given. This is the idea. Okay. Then how you will write this? This is you have to write particularly the general form of writing the expression of linear program is minimization of FT transport into x. Alright. Say you have x1 plus x1, x2, x3, x4. Alright. This is the column matrix. Alright. So x1, the coefficients, they can be arranged in a particular manner. The coefficients of x, that is the F matrix, and the transpose of that means A, that is the row matrix. The row matrix multiplied with the column matrix, that is F transpose into x. Alright, we will have to express the question in this particular manner. That is the standard process of writing in a program. Now, subject to XIR integers. Subject to XIR. Now, again, you will have to write a matrix A into S into smaller than. So, what is the A matrix? What is the X matrix? X matrix is the different value x1, x2, x3, x4. Now, what is A matrix? Now, here you see the alright. Now, focus on inequality constants. Inequality constants. Okay? So, the coefficients of now the coefficients of these inequality constraints, those you will have to take into account, and those will be the elements of the matrix A. Alright. Now, coming to the equality, the matrix A equality into X equal to B equality, you have to go to the equality. Alright. If there is any equality constraint, then you have to go to that and you have to develop A equality matrix and multiply with X. And then you form B equality. Now here you see, this is a very critical point. S greater than equal to LB. LB, what is LB? Lower bound. LB equal to what is lower bound. Then in the other side, it should be less than UB. In the other side, if it is a lower bound, it must be upper bound. Is it related with your yearly problem? That is equal constant and it has similar. Bound and upper. So you have these facts, LB and UB. Now you see that same problem, how you can write in a standard form. So here you see F transpose means x1 plus x2. I have clearly written, and that is equal to, that is the objective function of the example I have taken, that is x1 plus 5x2 plus 6x3 minus 2x2 x4. Alright, so Ft is equal to this xt. So we have to obtain optimal values of variable x. You have to have that is the function, it is the fx. Then you will have to minimize fx being what you have whatever the values of x and x1, x2, x3 and x4 you will obtain. Those are the minimum values of x1 and x2 and x3. That is your objective. You have to obtain that. LB transpose. Minus 20 in one side, in the other side it is 20. So lower bound is fixed, upper bound is also fixed. And the lower bound, when you make a matrix, so lower bound you will have to, what was the lower bound? So that was, so for x1, x2, x3, x4, the lower bound is fixed. Alright? So similarly, the upper parameter is and so on. So LB matrix and UB matrix. Suppose normally there is a lower bound and upper bound of x1 and x2 is different than x3 and x4. Then you can write it. So the equations you will see x1, x2 minus 20 to 20, x3 and x4 minus 10. Then what will happen? These two parameters should be minus 20, next parameter should be 10. Minus 10, no more. Alright? You cannot say that sir, all the matrix elements of the LB must be same. No, you can't say. Alright? So, the following constraints can be realized. So now, matrix A and matrix B are also calculated from the example and given like this here. Now MATLAB solution, write the MATLAB code for solving this linear program. So what is the MATLAB code that you can see? First of all, that's clear the fact, clear everything whatever is available with the MATLAB that you have accessed earlier. Then set A 1, 5, 6, minus 2. Matrix you will have to say. Then there is a int form. Alright? Integer constant. For each integer constant. which parameters are integer constant? First and fourth. First and fourth constants are integer constants. So you just I think integer constants 3 and 4 we are getting. So it is 3 and 4. Alright. Then matrix B is equal to this one. A is equal to this one. Then A equivalent equality constant. There was no equality constant. No equality. Alright. Here I think one part I have used. Then you see there is a greater than constant. In mixed linear program, everything should be less than equal. The fundamental process of writing is less than equal. A x is less than equal b. Alright. So less than, because there is a greater than. So you have to multiply minus on both sides. When you multiply minus, what will happen? Symbol will change. Less than. Okay. So that is also accommodated there. So that's why the values when you write, the values are also coming minus 1, minus 4, like this in the coming. Then A equality, B equality 0. That means you have to define that A equality equal to this, B equality equal to this. IP matrix. What I have? Minus 20, 1 means only 1 is matrix, 1 will come. And what will happen? Number of rows and columns n can be managed. Alright, and it is managed. Alright, so once multiplied with minus 20, that means all the constants are accommodated, lower bound constants. Similarly, upper bound constants can also be met. Now x0, the initial starting value that is not there, that constant was not there, so that's why the initial value we have taken as 0. So that also you have to define. That is 1. Alright? So that now this is the code of linear code. This linear program. These options in linear programming display only this thing. Alright, then you will get the solution, and solution ATAL exists. So you get the result of this. So how you write the mixed linear program? Alright, unit commitment issue we have now linear programming. My objective is final objective is stochastic control. That we get first stage. Now we will focus on multiple parameter mixed integer linear programming. MPMIL. Multi-parameter mixed integer linear programming. Multi-parameter is what? Multi-parameter is what? Can I imagine? Multi-parameter. Say in unit commitment issue, you have to see that whatever the EL equation, it is AI PGI square plus BI PGI plus C. Okay? So PGI, PG1 is 1 parameter power, generated power is 1. Then if you go to the stack of constraints, that is another parameter. Short-term constraint, another parameter. Alright, renewable energy sources, another. So only mixed linear programming cannot help you to evaluate a smart grid consisting of renewable energy Alright, therefore we need mixed multiple parameter mixed linear program. The unit commitment with renewables and ES. I will teach you bit by bit so that you can start your research from bit by bit analysis and teach the value of energy storage units. Now, if you think about renewable energy sources, the most attractive resource is solar. Solar energy is the most attractive energy source that we can utilize. The other is wind that we can utilize, but by nature, in Odisha, you are at such a location that will not work as energy. The research work on this during 2008-2009, Gopalpur beach. I have also sought the Paradip beach and all those matters I have collected, and I have found it is not a suitable zone for establishment of wind energy. In Odisha, you think of solar energy. Very good amount of solar energy is there. So, when you think about solar energy, the uncertainty varies. Uncertainty is a random phenomena. Today the uncertainty is something, tomorrow the uncertainty will be different. Next day it will be different. Then this uncertainty, the concept, the cloudy weather, the wind weather, the sunlight at different positions of the sun, it will be different. This uncertainty is such a thing that to accommodate and develop a mathematical model for that is a very, very difficult task. Okay? So that you have to implement, and if you have the idea of the generation of power at a particular moment on a particular day, then you can say that how much energy you can give it to the consumer at a particular time and also to the grid for trading. Alright? So because that is unknown, that is uncertain, we will have to establish energy storage units, batteries particularly are called energy storage units. Now the charging of the battery and discharging of the battery and the management of it has a crucial role in this field. Now, first, understanding the notations, many parameters will come, many terms will come. We will try to first understand what are the terms I have used. C, S, U, I, T. I means you have understood. I means you have understood. I means ith generator. I means ith generator. T means that time interval, or you can say time segment. T is a time segment. Say time segment number 1. You can write out C1 at the place of T. You can write out T1. Start of cost. Alright. Similarly, you can write out CSU 2 means what? Second interval, second generator. You can you write 2 1 C2 1? Can you write? Yes, you can write C2 1. C start of the second generator or the first interval. You can write. Alright. C3 1 also one can write. C4 1 also can write. Similarly, C1 2 is possible. C2 1 3 is possible. C1 4 is also possible. Up to C1 10 number of segments are there. So C1 is possible. C10 C1 10 cost of all these combinations of all intervals, those has to be listed out. A big matrix will be there. Alright? CIT, SU start off, SU for start, SD, C for cost, SD sort down cost for IC generator or time segment. Similarly, you can also write. Alright? If startup is necessary, it may be set to 1. If startup is necessary, suppose say you are running with X10, you want to change it to X2, that means one more generator has to be started. In case of that, you can use one, otherwise you will go with that same combination. X10 you want to continue for the next segment also, then you can set it to 0. Alright? That mathematical model you have to get. Then UGIP, unity means 1. Okay? This U is term or binary combination. That means whether it will be on or off, binary. 1 or 0 will be 1 means full stop, 0 means full stop. Whose part it is G for thermal generator. Alright? Later on, many different types of generators will come. Remember, G for thermal generator. Alright? So, 1 or 0 we will have to introduce. Similarly, PGIP, I have already defined what is PGIP, that I will not. Now, delta PDQ. Delta PDQ. Q is another part, that is renewable power load steady delta. Solar mechanism. Solar is working. What? Load setting. Load setting means what? Power. So, demand is low, you are unable to supply, for some measure, you are not able to generate that much power as per the requirement. So, you have to disconnect from the load at a particular moment, or you will not be a particular zone. So, what will you do? You switch off to one of the region, then after some time, you will switch off another region, load setting. Okay, delta means load setting. And D the term is used for demand. Okay? Q generator, that is this provided by segment. I is thermal generator, Q is related with renewable power generator. It may be solar energy, it may be wind energy. But Q. Okay? Q can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and suppose I am talking about smart grid means I am not talking about microgrid. Microgrid is a particular location, that means you have to establish a single plant at a particular location in microgrid concept. Smart grid concept, you can locate your solar generation at different locations. So you can identify them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generators. So Q is that Q will vary from 1 to the total number of generators. PSC, the SC means state of charge. State of charging. Alright? State of charging of jet is one variable is I, another variable is U is related to renewable energy. Then what? ESE. storage units are your hobby. They can be marked as 1, 2, 3, 4, which are elements of J. Alright? J is means the number given to a particular storage unit, energy storage unit. So PSC, state of charge. What does it mean? State of charge. हमारी state of charge है. State of charge. State of charge. कितने परसेंट चार्ज नहीं? State of charge 100%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%. State of charge. Only for state of charge you can have a research available. If you will calculate, if you can calculate state of charge, that is a state. Alright, state of charge. If you can calculate for a particular PSD, state of discharge or JH. Let us consider H. H as a time duration. H equal to time duration of 1 hour. But time we have considered for the analysis is monitoring and all those things we consider here. That's one. You can take 30 minutes. Alright? Or one can take 1 minute. No issue. Here in this expression time, H is equal to 1 hour and time duration. So, operating and maintenance cost of ES. Operating and maintenance cost of ES. Operating and maintenance cost. Whatever power generator cost का बाहर AI, PGI square cost, PGI cost. Startup cost, short-term cost, data cost type, startup cost, short-term cost, chemical cost type. Company manual manufacturing में totally देगी. Otherwise, suppose you have already in a plant as a new engineer, what will happen? How to get it? Startup cost. So you have to make one observation. Suppose you at a certain time you will get a chance to shut down the machine, then you can calculate how much amount of fuel you have spent and it is getting ready. And on that basis, if you are getting the whole reserve you have used, then you can calculate startup cost, shut down cost. Otherwise, you one machine heavy electricals are supplied on the generator, they also have to clearly specify what is the startup cost of the machine or shutdown cost of the machine. Alright, that is the constant matter that you have to employ. That is not varying with respect to time. Alright, so similarly, the operating and maintenance cost, who will give it? Again, it is a manufacturing. You cannot calculate it. You don't have any formula to calculate what is the operation and maintenance cost of the clearly define operation and maintenance cost of the battery. Alright? It is a manufacturing factor. Whatever the battery you will say, suppose you are doing yourself, you can take extra battery, you can take iron. Alright? You can iron battery of the manufacturers. So you can get that data from that there. Alright? Take battery and specify what is the cost operation going value you can compare. Alright? You need not solve the idea will be the question of whether you will have to look at manufacturing and get it. PLS, energy coefficient of the load. What is it? penalty component of the load setting. What is that? In between the maximum and minimum capacity, what time would have been permitted to me, I can go to the detailed calculation why it is PSBJ minus PSCJ. I could have calculated and show you how it is calculated. For the time constant, time constant. So already I have to do that. So if someone wants to all this, they can say with calculation I can show you, so that there will be much more advancement you will so that direct constant of renewable power is the inequality constant. Delta PT should be less than PT QT. Delta PR so this is the constant. Constraints of thermal power generator. Okay, constraints of thermal power generator. Minimum or downtime. So here we can write out PGIT to have understood PGIT T minus 1. That means say you are at H2 or second interval, T minus 1 means half interval. Subtraction of that. Alright? Should be less than R plus means what? Please write out. Upload ramping. Upward ramp limit. Upward ramp limit. Okay. Suppose T is equal to T1, the starting time of the day. What is the value? T is 0. Right? So PT will be existing. PT will be existing. This one not there. Alright. So PT should be less than what? Maximum value. Up and down. Alright. So R cross whatever you will take. Ramp limit, maximum ramp limit. Ramp is circle you have seen that. Ramp constant. Okay. After this one, that is maximum. Okay. Ramp time. How much time it is taking? Each at the maximum. Okay. The slope can be like this. The slope can be like this. Slope can be like this. So different generate mapping conditions. Ramp limits. So you can do that. So that time you will have to introduce it. So this is lower ramp limit. Lower upper ramp limit. Lower ramp limit. Time. What? Right out. On off status of the generator. On off status. PGIT. On off status is PGIT1. On off. Whether it is on or off, not in okay. Constraints on off, startup and shutdown. These are the constraints. Okay, you can write down these constraints. I will tell you EGN Next. These are the equations. You can develop. This is the efficiency. Beta means efficiency. So those are the constraints that we have discussed. We have many number of constraints that you have seen, that there are many number of inequality constraints. Maximum, minimum, limit is also there. If you compare it with the mixed integer linear programming, it is coming in the same format. So we can develop the matrix A, matrix B, matrix A equality, B equality, all those terms we can define. Also we can define integers, that means UIT, G. Those are the binary constraints. Those you can consider as the integers. You can write down, there you have written bit count, int count, integer constant. You can bin count. The code is in MATLAB. Binary constant. Okay? Bin count means either it will take 1 or 2. Okay? So those constraints you will fix and you can run it for a mixed integer linear programming. Now we are focusing on n piecewise linear constraints. Now I have told you that if you go for derivative of the yield problem, you will get a linear equation. But here the m piecewise linear constant is not calculated in that manner. Alright? It is, say, PGI is a quadratic function. We want a linear function. Means it is a linear program. All the equations must be linear. Otherwise, you will have to bring every equation to linear category. Otherwise, Ax plus, alright, Ax is less than equal to that B matrix, that will not be possible. Alright, this programming means for mixed integer linear programming. That means all the equations must be linear. Now you have seen that yearly problem is a quadratic function. Quadratic means it is a second order function. So it is not linear. So you have to bring it into linear form. What will you do? Linear. What will you have to do? Any idea? N piecewise linearity. Alright, delta. Okay. So what will you do? Let us say that cost function, say CIPGIT, alright, summation of CIPGIT is equal to a function FPGI and expand it in Taylor series. And expand it in Taylor series. Alright, then first two terms, keep the first two terms, so you will get in this form. Alright, so try to get it alpha mi pgit bm. How you get it? By using Taylor series. F pgi 0 plus del f by del pgi 0 into delta PGI. Alright, in that manner you will do, then you will get in this particular format. Alright, so this is never, you should not consider that this is the incremental cost that is being calculated here. No. These linear, piecewise linear equations are obtained by using Taylor series. Alright, so this formula can be developed, and now these are the constraints those you will have This equation can be developed. PSL minus JNP. If you will do that, here you see, because you have done big and UP, you can derive this also in equation from there. But with what you are introducing, if it is 1, then this term will be equal to, if it is 1, this term will be equal to 0. If this is 0, then this term will be equal to 1. So another constant will be there. Alright? So that's why this equation is also developed. Now, crucial part of this we are moving towards the stochastic method. Now, here is the power and energy capacity. Power and energy capacity can be drawn as a parameter theta. Power and energy capacity of what? Renewable energy source, generators, already that capacity, transmission line capacity. If those terms are termed as theta, all other continuous and discrete variables are S0 and Y0 respectively, then UC, FT, MILT, linear programming model can be written as follows. Alright, we have to minimize what? C0 transport. There you are writing F transport. Here, because of the different parameter, as I have told you, multiple parameter mixed integer. So you have different parameter for renewable energy, for thermal generator. These are different parameter. So you can have constants like this C0, C01, C02, C03, like this. Okay. So X01, X02, X03, like this you can write. So C0 transport into X0, B0 transport into Y0, and they are informative AX less than B. Now A0, X0 plus B0, Y0 less than equal. So F0 into theta is what? Power and energy capacity, another parameter. So it is now converted into a multi-parameter mixed integer linear program model. So this is the model. Considering the uncertainty of generation, the renewable energy sources represented scenarios with probability alpha omega scenarios. This uncertainty has this particular concept scenario. Now the concept can be converted into mathematical form that I will tell you. So if the probability is alpha omega, then you can develop the equation like this, and this is this particular equation is known as stochastic model of multi-parameter mixed integer linear programming model. Stochastic. Now what is alpha omega? If you go for alpha omega scenario concept, then you will have to go to the Monte Carlo simulation system. Scenario. Monte Carlo system. Monte Carlo system First of all, you have to take the probability. What are the probabilities? There is rate of failure, rate of maintenance. Mu and lambda, those terms you must have understood. Mu and lambda. Okay? Go through any power system books. Pi is also there. In pi. Alright? There you can read failure and maintenance. The rate of failure and the rate of mu is equal to rate of failure. Rate of maintenance. Alright? Then phi 1 1 will get one type of probability. I10 another probability. I01 another probability. I00 means none of them is probable. Alright, they are connected. That is one probability. Alright, that is one probability. One may have a failure. Alright, there is a exponential relation. Many things I have not written in your slide. I was expecting that I will write solve the equation. That was the purpose of the formula. So there is a equation by using mu and lambda. Taking mu and lambda, you can I12. So can you tell me scenarios means suppose I have 4 generators. How many scenarios are possible? I have 4 generators. How many scenarios are possible? Whether it depends upon the number of generators or number of intervals, time sequence. Or number of classes, answer. Suppose I have 4 generators and time sequence. That is coming to your mind. How many scenarios are possible? If I say one generator is producing power 50% or 60%, it is one of the scenarios, but on which it is depending on the number of generators or the time sequence. What are the scenario of meaning also literal meaning situation. Then how they depend on to do in generation side we want na the power is so it particularly depends on the time segment. Say it is a morning time, situation is something at 10 o'clock, it may be something. So 10 possible scenarios are okay, and vectors use all these scenarios what we given. Okay, weightage. There is a term weightage. In the scenario, say scenario number 1, what is the weightage? I will give. Weightage means that weight most say how much power will make available from the renewable. Other side scenario is constant. Thermal generator scenario is constant. For each scenario will have scenarios are. That is what is Monte Carlo simulation. If you use, there is a formula, very simple formula consisting of x and xi 10% required. So scenarios can be defined. So that formula it will optimize that formula x and xi. That formula it will optimize. Then we will get scenarios and alright. Once the scenarios are weighted, as I have told you, every part can be a resource work. Every part that I have told you, SOC, management, SD management, SC management, everything have more knowledge to implement it in also microgrid system. Microgrid is a very small one. Transmission line नहीं है. So I hope it will help you. I mean, research on power system and thank you very much. Question from the blackboard line गणित वाला गणित procedure के साथ तो question only blackboard में बोला जाता है.
सर इसमें भी वो नोट करने में से तो उसमें थोड़ा वो कर सकते हैं से सर दैट
Thank you very much to both the coordinators for giving me an opportunity to deliver a talk to all of you guys and young teachers. And I am here to help you developing some of your work. Thank you very much.
price-based management of smart grid. Actually, this price-based management it is basically what I learned from your talk. It is basically your energy. Some of the participants will come and summarize what you have learned from this talk. Maji, can you come? Sir, please judge whatever he is telling. Please share.
Extend that we will use the multiple integer program MPMILG. Is that how the stochastic part that the observability part how will be accommodated in unit configuration. That is summary how that the observability problem of the renewable energy, how will you implement it in your unit configuration? That is the summary.
Anybody else who wants to share? Sir, please.
homes